Tuesday, May 10th, 2005, 4:15 a.m. Driving a Cadillac DeVille, Adam Stair, 29 years old, arrives at a construction site in Dayton, Ohio. With nearly 100 pounds of household items in his back seat, Adam's motive is clear: to uphold his infamous reputation as the Dayton Dumper.
Well, to put it in layman's terms, illegal dumping is when someone throws their garbage into a receptacle that they do not own. Usually a private business will rent out or purchase their own dumpster, and if anyone unaffiliated with that business decides to throw their garbage into that garbage, that's illegal. Depending on what you dump, how much you dump, and where you dump, could potentially face felony charges, but probably not. Usually it's like a $300 fine or something like that.
But for a culprit as notorious as Adam Stair, dumping is more than just a petty crime. It's an addiction.
I believe Adam's issue, like most psychopathologies, can be tied to his infancy. You see, he himself was dumped. His father was a schizophrenic alcoholic, and he had dumped his 2-month-old infant child at a Taco Bell dumpster because he believed he was a broken coffee table.
On the day of his final dump, Adam is pulled over for speeding around 3:45 a.m. The officer takes note of the surplus of garbage in his back seat.
That's quite a bit of garbage back there.
Yep, just picking.
Pretty nice stuff to find in the trash.
Yeah, it's my lucky day, I guess.
Well, all right. Have a good night.
Thanks a lot, officer.
The officer has been deceived. Little did he know, Adam never picked a day in his life. The Dayton Dumper was on his way to make one of the biggest dumps of the decade. Adam arrives at 4:15 a.m., and without missing a beat, he begins to make his dump. In less than 60 seconds, Adam dumps nearly 100 pounds of miscellaneous items into an unauthorized dumpster. Various signs warn potential dumpers of their criminal behavior. But for Adam, nothing could deter the rush of an adrenaline-inducing dump. When the dump is completed, rather than make a clean getaway, Adam decides to remain at the scene of the crime. He waits patiently for someone to take notice of his crowning achievement. When the shift leader arrives, Adam is perplexed by his indifference.
Hey man, I don't know if you know this, but somebody's been dumping in your dumpster.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was like 100 pounds of stuff, man.
Well, thanks for letting me know, man, but truck comes tomorrow. It's no big deal.
Well, it's a pretty serious crime.
What is?
Dumping?
It's just trash. Who gives a shit?
What if it was the Dayton Dumper, though?
Who?
The Dayton Dumper?
Son, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but you gotta leave. I got work to do.
My work here's already done.
Huh?
Have a nice night!
As Adam heads home in his Cadillac DeVille, he begins to realize the dumping lifestyle has become too precarious to maintain. Pulling into the nearest police station, Adam turns himself in. Adam Stair confessed to over 30 dumps in the Dayton area and 13 dumps in Oklahoma. Since his confession, Adam has been gradually paying off a whopping $1,500 fine.
So, why do you think the dumping started all those years back?
The dumping? My father thought it was a broken coffee table. Yeah, threw me away. I just wanted closure, so I started dumping myself. Anything cheap. Broken started with the coffee table. Would you imagine that?
Do you think maybe you've been dumping your father ever
I'm not
since?
addicted to Taco Bell. You explain that? I'm addicted to dumping, because I like the rush. I like the fucking thrill. You see that? You see that?
Do you feel any remorse for any of the people you've
No.
affected?
Who have I affected, huh?
All the people.
Johnny Law on my tail? Huh? If you ask me, it's a victimless crime. The only victim here is me, getting persecuted. You talking to me like I'm some sort of psychopath? Nah.
I mean, you have dumped countless times. And actually, we were hoping to ask you today if there's any, possibly unknown dumps.
Unknown dumps. If there's a dump and there's no one around to hear it, was there really a dump at all?
Yeah, if you threw garbage out in someone else's can, you definitely did that.
The life of dump is about the life of thrill.
Grab that real quick. Okay, so this is a public dumpster.
Yeah,
Anybody can throw garbage in this can.
I see what you're doing.
So,
yeah.
do you think maybe
So this is
you
public?
could- yeah, anyone can.
Public. No fine?
If you. How does that make you feel?
I don't need to be around this. What are you
How does that?
What is this?
I'm doing an investigation on, your. I just want to
You know
know
what? Can
how
we
you
cut?
feel about this.
No, fuck.
Hey, back.